I thank you for coming. I thank everybody for being here. I know it's been a task getting here because of the traffic and everyone else. But once again, I appreciate your help with coming and being here at this event. Okay, and this is just a teaching practicum for me. And I'm glad to be here. And we're going to go ahead on. We're going to learn a lot today. Okay, so let's get in. All right. Okay, treating adult obesity with cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay, all right. A little music there. How's everybody like that?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Learning outcomes overview. This is what we're going to learn today. Okay. Students will be able to summarize the diagnosis of obesity and help obese clients set goals and communicate essential mindfulness and behavioral skills. Okay, I know that's a lot, but like I said, this is something that I think we all can grasp. Okay, all right. You look like you have a question or something over there. All righty. Students will be able to analyze and place emphasis on maladaptive thoughts and behaviors which lead to poor lifestyle dependence. Okay. I want to make sure we get a look at everyone in the room. Okay. All righty. My personal story. Philippians, 3rd chapter, 29th verse. Therein is destruction. Their God is their belly, and they glory in their shame, with minds set on earthly things. Okay? You want to make sure we get the PowerPoint video. Okay? All right. So thank you. All right. All right. Let's meditate on that scripture. Okay? Their God is their belly. Okay? And they glory in their shame with minds set on earthly things. Think about that, folks that do nothing but think about something to eat. You know what I mean? They're led around by their cardinal earthly lusts. You know what I'm saying? Things that they desire to eat. Okay? All right. I can remember when. I want to go back down and say, I can remember when I used to be able to eat anything without any type of bad problems about getting big or fat or gaining weight. I could eat anything when I was young, you know what I mean? But as I got older, I learned that I could not do that. That's right. That's right. Because I tell you, man, it catch up with you, don't it? This is not a lecture. This is more or less, I want a group discussion. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to go ahead on and talk, and feel free, to interact. Okay? There will be a point where we will interact in the class. Okay? All right. So, what is adult obesity? In adults, the diagnosis of obesity is most commonly made utilizing body mass index or BMI levels. How many folks are kind of familiar with BMI? You are. Okay, what's your history with BMI?
Well, I mean, I know what my BMI is, and I know what my target BMI is.
Both hands on it.
As well.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, well, let's go on. We're going to build upon that, okay? BMI is directly related to the amount of fat in our bodies, which can raise the risk of many other health problems. Okay, make sure you get the PowerPoint, okay? All right. The estimated annual cost of obesity in the U.S. was $147 billion in 2017. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? This is a BMI chart for adults. Okay, what I want to do, I want to make sure everybody has a copy of that. Okay, and we're going to pass this out. Make sure we get a filming on all this, Selena. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And here's your copy, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, you don't have to look at the form. Okay, all right, just make sure there we go. Very good, very good. Okay, so as you can see, we'll look at the BMI chart that's on the screen here, and we go into detail. Let's say we are Ryan's height, which is probably what, 58 inches, okay? Give or take a few inches, all right? And let's say he has a body weight of about 105 pounds, okay? So that would put him at 22% of fat, okay? Does everybody understand that? Yes, okay, so what we've effectively done, we've looked at the BMI chart for adults, and we've summarized that 58 inches, which is his height, give or take a few, probably take a lot more than that, and we looked at his weight, which is 105, that's the estimate, probably a whole lot more than that. And 22 is the percentage, okay? So great.
I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? Okay, well, we're gonna clarify that. That's why we're here, all right? So if I look at this BMI chart, which is the body mass index, okay? 58 inches. We measure height by inches, okay? And when we look over to the corresponding weight, let's say, look at your weight, you're probably about right at, about 59 inches high.
Probably
About what?
60.
About 61?
About 64.
About 64?
No, maybe 65, 66. You're about 5'6", aren't you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay, then you're 67 inches.
Then you would be 67 inches then. So
Okay.
67 inches, let's look over at your weight. And you don't have to tell us your weight, but we want to estimate your weight. I would suppose that you probably are about around 150. Okay, so we look at 155 and we go up, that means that you have a BMI percentage fat index of 25%.
Make that normal, right?
That's great. Anything under 30 is considered normal. 30 and over is considered obese. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
And it
Now-
depends on your height too.
Yes, sir, it depends on your height. It depends on your height as well, it does. So anything over 30 is considered obese. I won't get into my weight or my height, but I will say that I've been working on it, okay?
Yes, I know you have.
Yes, I have. Well, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Thank you, every little bit helps.
Work
Okay,
on.
I'm working on it, I take it. So, are we all clear about this?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. All right. Well, we're gonna wait. Now we're gonna press play. There we go.
Let's play.
Hold tight. It's playing. Hold tight. Just hold it. Let's go over to normal display settings. Okay, now hit play. There you go. Okay. Oh, was it? Okay. Oh, boy. Modern technology. Gotta love it. Okay, well, let's use the video, right? Okay, go ahead. Are you, okay. All righty, we've got just a couple of technical difficulties here going, and it's gonna be cleared right on up. Cameraman, how we doing? Very good, outstanding. Okay, here we go.
I remember the first time I saw a friend.
Turn it over so they can see.
To be honest,
Okay, all right. Sorry about that.
I was over ridiculous. And yet, within a few years, I had caught the skinny jeans virus. Many of us catch fashion trends, but is it possible to catch obesity or drug addiction? The Framingham Heart Study has tracked 12,000 people for over 30 years. Scientists Christakis and Butler found something bizarre. When a close friend became obese, a person's own risk of obesity increased by 171%. They've since found that drug use, sleep deprivation, overspending, and even depression are equally contagious. Fortunately, so are good habits. When one person gives up smoking or starts an exercise program, it increases the chances that those close to them will too. We think of ourselves as self-contained, autonomous beings, but we are way more connected than we realize. That's because the brain is like a virtual reality machine. Right now, you're not just watching me walk from one end of the screen to jump for an hour's observation, that there could actually be some subtle stimulation in your legs. When smokers watch a full cut of smoke, the brain regions that activate hand movements light up as if they too are preparing to smoke. The mirror neurons prompt us to model what we see. Ever wondered why happy people make you happy and exit people bring you down? We mirror emotions too. So, you've got an easy solution for your bad habits. Find a role model to blame. Well, that's a bit like allowing yourself to burn to death because you discovered someone else started the fire. Here's how to protect yourself against a bad habit virus. Are there any negative behaviors that you may be role modeling? Well, choose to only model positive behavior. Be with who you want to be. Surround yourself with people who have the habits that you want to adopt. You have more than double the chance of sustaining a weight loss goal if you have the support and role model of a good goal buddy. Vincent van Gogh said, "Don't be a slave to your model." Nothing wrong about being a slave to skinny jeans, but when it comes to the rest of your life, make sure that you're the master.
Outstanding.
Subscribe to get the experiment.
Okay, so let's get back to that. Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about that for a minute. I know everybody wasn't able to hear that video. What happened to the video? Okay, all right. Well, later, you're the only one going. Okay, so let's talk about that just for a second. Trace, what did that mean to you? That video, we talked about aligning yourself with good habits, positive outcomes, right?
Right.
Okay. So how did you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I think that that's a good thing, because it has it's not only cognitive, but it's also a feel-good type of experience.
Okay, okay, so it's a feel good. Okay, good. Make sure you get everybody in the room. Okay, all right. Okay, so Elena, what did that video mean to you?
Well, it meant to me that, basically she said it all. It means that you can catch viruses, easily by bad habits that you have, by bad habits that you can get rid of the bad habits, but viruses and stuff comes with the bad habits that you.
Sure, right,
Yeah.
right. I understand. Make sure you just stand back and get everybody over the room, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Dad, what does that mean to you?
Well, that means to me that you should watch what you're doing when you come to food.
Can't see the face. I'll put it
Because
up.
food can mess you around.
Mhm.
And it confuses you. You think that it don't bother you that much in the beginning, but further down the line, you can have a problem.
Okay, very good. Very good. Very well put. I like that. So, Ms. Dixon, how do you feel about that, by the way? Did you get anything from that video? I know you didn't hear much from it, but maybe a sentence or something from it? What do you think?
What I heard, I just don't understand it because it says something about the highs and the lows,
Mhm.
and I thought it said you be around people that makes you laugh or make you happy.
Right, now it did. Align yourself with people with good behaviors.
But does that mean you can align yourself with good food and you be happy?
Well, no.
Okay.
What it's talking about is talking about the entire problem, not just obesity, but actually the development of good behaviors. And by surrounding yourself around people who have good behaviors that you can model, you'll have better outcomes. Okay? Right. Okay. Outstanding. So I think we all got an understanding of that. Okay. Okay. All righty. Maybe our cameraman would be better sitting down. Okay. So let me move this chair over. Excuse me. Yep. And have him just sit in one location. All right, well, let's get back to the PowerPoint presentation. All right, so, I don't know what happened to the screen, but
I
it
was
looks like.
telling you I was doing that, but you said
Okay,
that word.
well, let's go back to the display settings, okay, and excuse us, we're having extreme technical difficulties here, but we will prevail. Amen? Hold it up like that, you don't have to hold it up, just hold it, yeah, just one spot, place. Okay.
I mean, within a part of the position.
Yeah,
There
okay,
it is.
okay, we got it? Very good, okay, so, continuing, okay? The growing need for support personnel in the treatment of adult obesity. All right, so when we talk about support personnel, we're not just talking about counselors, we're not just talking about folks who, you know, nurses and doctors and the whole team of medical staff. We're talking about the whole community, okay, the entire community, all right? So, the prevalence of overweight and obesity is increasing worldwide at an alarming rate. We know this because we just talked about $147 billion being spent on obesity, illnesses, like diabetes, you know, things of that nature, okay? Heart disease, okay? As a result, interest has been growing in the use of strategies to alter or maintain behaviors associated with a healthier weight, okay? So, what does this mean to you? Anybody?
Well, Americans are people that have more of that than any other nation, I think, about overweight, you know, and diabetes and heart attacks and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I think that you should watch it, you know?
oh yeah, we're the largest country,
Yeah.
I think, out there, you know what I mean? You think about it in terms of obesity and illnesses,
That's
yeah. Okay, look like you had something, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it says here that, you know, there's other strategies to alter those, behaviors. And so, just treating it like any other type of addictive type of problem and some interventions, and support group type of setting, so other
Both hands,
types of
camera.
strategies.
You don't have to hold up over your head. Okay, okay. All right. So, very good point, okay? All right, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, okay, is a psychological treatment based on the theory that the problem in question is maintained by certain dysfunctional conditions or beliefs, okay? Got me on that? Yeah? All right, we're gonna move on. Cognitive behavioral therapy, we're gonna talk about it here in detail. Uses behavioral techniques in an effort to modify behaviors and consequences. In other words, I'm using behavioral techniques to curb your bad thinking, right? Okay, follow me? All right, okay. CBT also uses strategies to promote the generalization and transfer of new skills and behaviors learned in therapy. It's needed, it's been proven, okay? A therapist helps you identify negative or false thoughts, such as feelings of worthlessness or depression. How many folks have felt depression in this room? I know I have.
What?
Depression. You've never felt depression?
I don't know how I do it.
Well, I tell you what, you're all right with me then, that's good. How many folks felt worthless around here? How many folks, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I have that kind.
I have identified with that as well, I sure have. Yeah, cameraman, you just keep your hands on the camera, okay? Don't drop the camera, thanks. All right, so, moving on. First, CBT makes you aware you have these thoughts. Cognitive behavioral therapy makes you aware that you have these thoughts. Then it teaches you to swap them for more positive ones, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does. It helps you. How are you gonna know that you have these thoughts if you're not made aware of them? Right?
Right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. The change in your attitude leads to a change in your behavior that can ease depression. Right?
That's true.
So is this suggesting that, obesity is linked to depression?
No, ma'am. We're not suggesting that obesity is linked to depression, but what we are saying is that cognitive behavioral therapy can treat.
Bless you.
Bless you. You're fine. Okay, can treat a host of maladaptive behaviors. Okay, And what I'm saying is that CBT can often help one identify those actions or beliefs that may be maladaptive, okay? Does that clarify it for you? Okay. All right, cognitive behavioral 6-step example. How we doing, cameraman? Everything's on point? Good. Okay, 6-step sample for weight loss. All right, now I want you all to follow me on this. The first step is establishing lifestyle changes. A diet that promotes healthy eating and caloric reduction along with an increase in general activity. In other words, you eat less, but you're exercising more, right? You gotta go ahead on, you gotta burn up those calories. You seem like you disagree with something, ma'am. There's something wrong?
Well, lifestyle change, it may not necessarily be eating less, but it may be the types of things that are being eaten.
Okay, types of things. Very good, very good, very good. You wanna add on something to that?
Yes, because, when you eat less, like, there, like, some people, when they eat less, they like, try to lose weight, and they try to starve themselves, and they throw up the food that they eat.
Uh-huh.
So, that reminded me kind of really when you was like, they eat less, cause you can still eat a lot as long as it's healthy for you, and it's like low on calories and stuff like that. You can still eat a lot of stuff, but like, as long as you exercise and you eat, yeah, like fresh fruits and vegetables, you should be able to lose weight, not by necessarily eating less, because, I mean, if you eat less, what's it gonna do for you? Like, you're just gonna end up, yeah, you're gonna be running out of energy, and that means that you won't be able to exercise a lot because you don't have any energy, so.
Very good point, very good point. Now keep in mind, folks, that we all talking about someone that is obese, okay? And we said that was what, 30%, okay, or more on the BMI chart, right? So, moving on, and very good answers, I appreciate that, okay? Thank you so much. The second step is to address those instances that may or might cause a person to quit his or her diet, such as binge eating, frequent use of alcohol, and comfort eating. How many folks are associated with comfort eating? I know I have. Right, I know I have.
Well, what
Okay.
is comfort eating?
Well, comfort eating is eating when that makes you feel better. You know, you may have a bad day at work, or you may have a bad day, whatever, you know, and then, hey, guess what? I'm gonna have me something to eat, you know what I mean?
That makes you feel.
Well, you see, and you feel like you might wanna sit down and enjoy a program or a movie or something, you know what I mean? You're eating, you know what I mean? You know, if that be popcorn or whatever, but you're eating, you know what I mean? Right, so emotions can affect, you know, poor habits, right?
Or
Yeah.
feeling good after you've eaten.
Right.
Something that's.
Exactly.
And watch what you eat.
Good point, very good point. Okay, third step is to address the client's perception of body image and help the client realize that there is more to a person than appearance. So many times we get caught up on appearance. Am I right?
Sure.
We get caught up on appearance. But guess what? It's more to a person than that, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, now the fourth step is consideration of weight loss goals. The client is helped to understand how he or she has done and appreciate the efforts. In other words, we let them know, man, you've come a long way. Ms. Dixon, you've come a long way on your diet, you know. You know, Mr. Dixon, you've come a long way on your diet as well. You know, things like that. You know, giving helpful suggestions at any time. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's discouraging sometimes, you know. All right. The fifth step begins to address goals beyond weight loss or the underlying issues for which a person is trying to lose weight. Okay? Yes, you need to let them, remind them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, this goes beyond just losing weight. This is health, life for years to come.
It's a lifestyle change.
Right, a lifestyle change, exactly, well put. Took the words right out of my mouth, I tell you. Yeah. The final step is maintenance and maintaining and reinforcing the achievements that have been made, as well as encouraging further success. We all agree on that? All right. Any questions? Like you have a question?
That's a true statement.
All right, all right. Hold tight here. Okay, there we go. let's see what it does. Still having some technical difficulties with that partner as we work this out. Can you hold it up just a little bit? You're catching my waist. Okay, thank you. All right. Appreciate it.
Change
Okay, go ahead and change it, that's fine, we'll change it. Okay, press play. Let's see if we can get better.
Just know that you have to turn it in here.
Yeah, turn around so they
Can you
can
tell me
see.
maybe in about 4 or 5 sentences about your diet history? Starting from childhood? Yeah. I had let's say a challenging childhood, and through being adopted and put in an orphanage and then to the adoption, and then living with a family that was really expecting me to earn my keep, I found myself hungry a lot, and really even having to steal to get ground. So it was quite a precious commodity. Yeah. But one period of time I discovered, I realized for myself that I wasn't hungry. So I decided to stop eating. I felt myself not very disciplined about the whole thing, you know, right? Did shame on me. So I just wanted to stop eating until I'm hungry again. I went 15 days without food. Wow. With just release and tea. And I still wasn't hungry. But you lost weight? Oh yeah, I lost 25 pounds. And then you put it back on? Well, not right away. Yes, I'll get back and more. Anna has brought up 2 really intriguing periods of her life. One was when she was younger and she had such a traumatic childhood and actually had to steal food. And then here's another time when she actually fasted, or at least probably partially fasted for a period of time. So these are intriguing, and I might be tempted to go into these right now. But my overall goal is to get a broad picture of what's going on right now with Anne, so I can teach her the skills that I'm.
Okay, so let's talk about that. That I don't know if you guys caught that, but I tell you, there were several things that that came up. First off, this woman said that she did not, as a child, often was starved. She was subject to starvation. And for a period of time, she had to steal food literally when she was a child to in order to survive. And then when she became adult, she actually, she stopped eating on a diabetic, diet for about 15 days. Am I right? 15 days or so. So let's talk about that. She some results, 25 pounds she's lost, but at the same time, I don't suggest that anyone stop eating for 15 days. I think that just seemed to me not to be healthy. You know what I mean? So she got the job done, but I don't know if that was the right way to do it. Can we all agree about that? Any questions, any observations on that? Tracy, what do you say about that?
They're both extremes, and it sounds like both times it was a result of some sort of traumatic experience in her life.
Yes.
And so the behavior was centered around food. So
Absolutely.
either an abundance of or a lack of.
Yes.
Both are actually a lack of, but when she was younger, and the yearning for more food, and then when she was older, so both from the perspective of a lack of.
Very good, very good,
Whether
very
it was
good.
voluntary or.
Still, she was without food.
Right.
Yeah, Elena, look like you've got something to share.
Well, basically what she said, because maybe the reason why she started eating, she said, was because it was like a traumatic time in her life where, when she was younger. So she was like stealing food and stuff, so she could feel better about it and stuff. So then when she got, to be older, like a grown person, she was like, she starved, like basically starved herself 15 days just to lose weight. And that's basically what I was talking about earlier today when I was like, with my question, I was like, people starve themselves to try to, you know, lose weight or something like that. But even though she did lose weight, it still, you know, had an impact on her because.
Very good. Very good. You were absolutely 100% right.
Well,
Like you want to say something?
Because, not eating any food, for that length of time, that don't help nothing at all. And I don't think it's how much you eat. I think it's eating the right thing.
There you go.
That makes a difference.
I tell you, this is 100%, 110% correct right here. I appreciate that. You are right on the money. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You have anything you'd like to share? Just listening. All right. All righty. Let's move on. Introducing shame attacking exercises. Okay? Shame attacking exercises. All right? What's our time there, cameraman? Do you know? Okay. All righty.
31 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay. All right. Well, we need to move on then. The purpose of shame attacking exercises is to help the client give up self-limiting beliefs, such as, I must be approved by significant others. I cannot stand the awkward moment of saying or doing what I really want when there is subtle pressure to do otherwise, right? I must not appear to be odd. How many folks struggle with that?
I go for that.
There you go. I saw some hands over here that like, no, I thought I saw a hand right here.
No.
Looked like a hand right over here too. Looked like your hand was raised on that.
I said,
I am
Nobody
hard.
don't want to do
I am hard.
It's not because I eat too much.
Right.
It's hard because of other things.
Other things. All right, well, I can accept that. Ain't nobody's perfect.
Well,
Go right ahead.
it has something to do with that depression, it's true. Because I think when you just love to eat, that you got a problem.
Yes.
Some people just love to eat, and some people just eat to live.
There you go. Now, 110% again. I tell you, man, you on a roll. You are on a roll, man. Okay, I have to be popular and go along with the group even when I'm inclined to do otherwise. I get to show my hand. Like our cameraman, we raise his hand back there. Okay. All right.
Don't be a follower, be a leader.
There you go. Okay. All right. With these shame attacking exercises, the idea is to say and do what you want as long as it does not hurt anyone, is not illegal, and is not against your long-term personal goals. Okay? Did y'all follow me on that?
Sure.
That's the whole idea of the shame attacking exercises. As long as it does not hurt anybody, it is not illegal, and is not against your long-term personal goals. In other words, guess what? So many times we think about what the public thinks, right? All right? What do you think may be some examples of shame attacking exercises? Let me go to it. Okay? Politely expressing your disagreeing point of view with someone who seems to be an authority on a particular subject. You guys do that all the time, whether y'all know it or not. That means saying, having a rebuttal, or being able to express a difference of opinion with someone who is an authority on the subject, an expert, you know, a challenging authority.
Like the person who's a dietitian knows about nutrition,
Right.
you're challenging them about it.
Exactly. Okay. All right, moving on. Saying no thank you when yes is the polite thing to say, if you really want to say no, okay? Electing not to applaud when you are not impressed by a performance, okay? I mean, these are things, you know what I mean, that you can do to, you know, kind of.
Yeah, keep it real.
All right. Not tipping when you get mediocre service. I live by that mantra. You know, that's right. That's right, that's right.
Good mom.
Politely ask for what you want without apologizing. I do that as well. I do that all the time. I do, you know I do. Okay. All right. Letting someone know how you feel or how you would prefer to be addressed. Someone call you out a name, somebody say, hey, you know, my name is so-and-so.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, all right, moving on. We're almost at time. Now, we got a counseling example. What I want everybody to do, I want everybody to work in groups, okay? So we're gonna break in groups of 2, okay? All right? Elena, I want you to work with Mama. Dad, you work with Tracy, okay? Let's go and switch seats right quick. Catch this on film now, okay? Let's go. Make sure. All right, y'all switch over, okay? Now, here's the problem, all right? All right, I want you to use the back of your sheets here, okay? You can talk, you don't have to write down anything. You can write down some points if you need to, okay? Make sure you catch this cameraman, okay? All right, all right. So, Elena is a 25-year-old female who has been recently diagnosed, catch this on film, okay, by her healthcare provider as overweight. And she currently feels depressed and has experienced suicidal thoughts due to her weight. In an effort to feel better, Elena has been eating ice cream and chocolate cookies while watching television before bed. As Elena's therapist, one person will be the therapist, the other person will be Elena. Okay? All right? As Elena's therapist, what would you suggest? Did you experience any cognitive obstructions? In other words, did you have any, any thoughts that you had to break down, any negative thoughts that she had presented, about this? What were some of the problems you encountered as her therapist? What specific shame attacking exercise or exercises would you suggest, if any? Okay? So, you got 3 minutes. Starting now.
I say.
We gotta work in groups. You gotta work in groups
Catch it
first.
before we get out of hand.
That-
You got to.
You are 100% right. But catch it in the group right now. Y'all get in the group and talk about it quick, okay? Why are you over here?
Did you, now this is from the counselor's perspective?
This is from the counselor's perspective. Who is the counselor in the group? A or B? Who's the counselor at this time?
Okay.
Why don't you be the counselor and let Elena be Elena, okay? Deal. And you, who's Elena? Who's the counselor? There we go. Now, converse. Let's talk about it. 3 minutes I give you, and then we'll come back.
You have an obese problem. Now, we gotta get you out of that mode that you're in. And what mode you're in.
So basically, it's just a depression, right?
Well, one thing, I couldn't get my clothes to fit me.
That you wanna eat
Okay.
so.
Right. So I had to change.
Because
some
you're
of
already
that.
fat, you're gonna get fatter. So we gotta get you from eating fat. You gotta take an exercise,
So, what are some of the problems,
But
some of the
after you eat,
problems,
you
I
gotta
guess,
take
that I would have
exercise.
encountered as her therapist
take
would have
exercise.
been
Yeah, take
getting her
exercise.
to realize
More
that
exercise.
she,
Eat, you see.